river slope, lifting hearts higher. Barefoot on the shore, where the tide rolls free. Every wave a song, every breath a melody. Red sun, warm sea, dancing with the breeze. Tropical nights, love and light, floating with ease. Paradise found in the rhythm of the waves. We're living slow, letting go in this island haze. Salt on my skin, laughter in the air. Moonrise begins with music.
I'm trying to keep up with it all.
Yeah.
That was my fault then. I went on Facebook instead of Messenger. Sorry. That makes sense now.
So the reason why you're confused is because you confused everybody else and yourself.
Yeah, definitely confused
That's
myself.
okay, as long as we know.
I've had a bit of a busy day.
I did wonder why that, I can't remember what it was though that you said on WhatsApp in saying that. But
I sent a picture of the guy jumping off the top of a van.
oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
And but sometimes if that was sent to you on WhatsApp, that's probably why you sent it back, forwarded it on WhatsApp.
Yeah. Well, it was. Yeah. I mean, it was just easier, but
Yeah.
I thought I saw the Silver Surfers, and I thought Con was in that as well.
Yeah.
But, anyway, that confused me even more.
You've been doing things behind my back, have you?
Yeah,
Bunch of fucking scandalous bastards.
we can't tell you about that, Con.
No, I know.
What's he say?
Actually, I think I sent you the video anyway. The naked guy on the van.
Yeah. I don't know how he didn't break his legs jumping off that van.
Oh, anyway, it's on the WhatsApp. You can have a look at it there, Con.
Was that on Messenger or was it? I can't remember.
No, that was a WhatsApp.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the one that Biscuits just put him into. Yeah, but yeah. It's a poxy day again today, isn't it?
Sounds
Remember what it's like
Yeah.
in sunny France?
Huh?
I said, I don't
Sunny
know what
France?
it's like in sunny France.
Oh, it's been sunny.
Yeah.
No, it's pissing down as well.
Yeah. It started off all right.
Kind of similar weather to Langland.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pumping surf today though, Con.
Huh?
Langland was really pumping today.
Really?
Offshore wind,
Ooh.
head high and above.
Yeah. And
I was out there in my mind, paddling like hell.
yeah.
Ripping. I was ripping.
Fucking. Imagine.
That's when I could actually focus that far on the waves.
There's some videos going around at the moment. I think it was at Jaws where somebody went over the falls, and it just shows them sort of go down the other side.
You've got to be seriously fit to go out in any of those waves. It's not for the
Yeah.
faint-hearted, is it?
No.
It's either the fit or the stupid, one of the two. Or probably both, actually. You've got to be fit and stupid.
Yeah.
Your body goes in places where your body shouldn't go.
No.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of water when you hit the bottom of the wave. It's
I
pretty
don't know.
shallow.
It doesn't matter if that amount of water hits you, it's going to hurt, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much water it is. It must be sort of half a ton of water.
Well, it's more than that because it's a ton per cubic meter of water. So you think how much water there is, how many tons of that there is above your head when it's crashing down.
Yeah.
On a 6-foot wave, you probably got a lorry load dropping down on top of you.
Yeah, you got tons of water.
Yeah.
All good fun.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever being hurt by a wave, to be honest.
I don't think we ever had big enough waves.
Well, I don't know. In Langland, I always had a headache from the board hitting my head.
No, you get hurt with the board hits you, yeah.
Yeah.
Donk.
Yeah. It's either the surfboard that hits you or somebody else's surfboard hits you, or it's when you nosedive into into the sand, or worse still,
Yeah.
the rocks that's under there.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
waves
know.
just aren't big enough, are they? The waves themselves don't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
true.
if it's big enough to hurt you, Langland, then you won't get outside.
Apart from that day, Con, you remember it, big whatever day it was, and only PJ and what was his name?
Uh,
PJ and
what did it say?
Phil. Phil, what's his
Phil,
name?
They were,
yeah.
Yeah, they got out the back, one wave each, and it was just a monster. I never seen it that big, unrideable.
Mm.
So
yes.
we just looked at it and went, nah.
Nah. Good to the public.
Not today, boys. Yeah.
Yep. Was a
So,
frightening day.
yeah. So, what have you been up to, boys? I know Michael's been busy with the Remembrance Day, poppies, castles, haunting, and everything.
Yeah,
Meeting
and
famous people.
my day's full up.
Yeah, every day's full up for you, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I'm all right on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, you play golf then, isn't it?
No, I play golf on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But and this one actually we played Wednesday and Friday this week, but surprisingly, it was very dry.
I'm going to say, do you ever see Sharon, or does she ever see you?
Well, yeah, we see passing night.
Yeah.
The thing about Langland, the soil is only about sort of 4 foot thick.
And there's sand
Really?
underneath, is it?
Huh?
Is there sand underneath?
No, it's like limestone.
Oh, it's friable limestone in it, so it's
Yeah, so it just sort of runs off it and comes
Yeah.
out somewhere in, I don't know,
Yeah.
in the sea, I suppose.
that rock around Langland and Caswell, it's all full of huge fissures, and it just sucks the
Yeah.
water up.
Mm.
Yeah, so
It's funny, in a matter of a couple of days, I can't remember when it was, we were down in Trostra and we were walking along, and I saw Sharon, but she was with her friend. So I don't know whether she saw us or not, but she
no,
walked
she
straight.
didn't say anything. So
Yeah, she walked straight past us, and then a couple of days later, we were in Dobby's up on the Enterprise Zone, and who walks in was Sheila with her friend.
oh, no.
And
Did
she
they
wouldn't
ignore you
recognize
as
you.
well?
Pardon?
Did you
Did
say
they
anything?
ignore you?
No, I didn't say it, but she
She
was
just
with
said,
her
"Hey,
friend
ignorant,
as
come here."
well. Yeah. Yeah, I should have gone on to her. Perhaps she'd have bought me a coffee.
Yeah, well, she had a free
Yeah.
one because she gets one of them bloody free coffees a month.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sharon
that's,
said-
well, that's,
Member or
yeah,
something.
that's what
Sharon
we're
said-
trying to.
We
Mm.
say biscuit a day, but I don't think he clocked us.
Yeah.
She said, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to mention it. She said, I nearly had to speak to Andrew Biscuit, but I managed to keep a straight face and look straight ahead and just ignored it.
Yeah.
So who was
Yeah.
Sharon with? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. She was with another.
Tall bloke in a smart
Shorter?
suit.
Oh, yeah.
Shorter
Yeah.
or taller? Blonde or dark?
I didn't look at the who she was with. I know it was a female. You haven't got anything to worry about. But,
No, is it?
but
Yeah. No, I did. What I said, because I know she was with Susan Webster or Susan Brown as she is now. I just wondered.
Susan Webster, is that one of your exes, Cap?
It is the very one.
Oh, yeah.
So she went out with her. I think it was this week. Yeah, last week to Trostra.
I think it may have been a week last Friday.
Yeah. I don't know. I go out playing golf.
Yeah.
So what she gets up to?
As long as she's spending her own money, doesn't matter, Mike, does it?
Nah. Shopping is good.
Yeah. Good therapy.
She got to eat.
Yeah.
I don't understand shopping. I got to admit, I'm not a good shopper. I just go in, buy what I want, and then come
I
out.
know. I hate it. I know I need new shoes, and the thought of it I just don't want to do it.
No.
And I go into a shop and I can't see anything I want anyway, so I walk out, and it happens all the time. It's just so useless.
I just don't buy shoes.
Yeah, he can't. He doesn't want to replace the sellotape.
That's it. Yeah.
I got good duct tape, so
Duct tape.
yeah.
I was actually looking on Vinted today because my daughter gets stuff on Vinted. So I'll have a look on Vinted. And I thought, oh, it's a nice pair of trainers, Nike Air or something. I thought, oh, they were 40 quid. I thought, bloody hell, that's a lot of money for a second-hand pair of trainers. But it said brand new in box. So I looked on sort of Amazon. They were 120 quid. Oh, Christ, that's a lot of money for a pair of trainers.
The only thing about that, like, they got to be either stolen or sort of fakes, because who would buy a new pair of trainers and put them on Vinted all the
I
time?
know,
There's so many
probably
things.
stolen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem in it with things like that. Mind
Yeah.
your 2 left feet would have been a giveaway.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the last pair of trainers I bought did cost me 90 quid, but I was conned into it by my son because I desperately needed a pair for playing badminton. So we went into the shop. He said, look, these are really good. He said, and they're in a sale. I thought, oh, fair enough. Tried them on. Yeah, great. Went to pay. He said, oh, that's 90 something quid. I went, what? How much? Oh, they're in the sale, sir. That's 95 quid in the store. I thought, oh. Anyway, it's too late.
You need to make a friend with a runner who's the same sort of size as you.
Yeah,
They have a couple of races, don't they, and then change them
that's right.
because they lose their compression. So
Hmm.
find a runner. They
And then
always
do a runner.
Yeah, well, they got hundreds of them.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, my son used to get the top end trainers when he was doing skateboarding and he was being sponsored, but they didn't last him more than about 2 weeks. He was just shredded to bits
Yeah,
because he wore them out. And when you think how much he paid for a pair of trainers, those top end skateboard trainers.
you should have nailed a couple of those metal things on the back of the heels. What are they called? They
Oh,
call
used to get them
something
when,
dubs or something.
yeah, I remember he used to get them when you were kids, and he used to nail them on the back of his shoes, stop them wearing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not very good for
Although
skateboarding with, but
how they did it, because trying to hammer a nail into the rubber in the soles of the shoes near enough impossible.
well, the trouble is now you go to the shoe repairs. I got a really good pair of Clarks, and the sole started peeling off. And I took him in. He said, "No, can't fix that, mate. You can't get the glue." I said, "What do you mean? It's only stuck on." He said, "Yeah, can't do it, mate. It's the leather they use, and it's all sorts of bloody excuses."
Mm.
And so I tried it myself. It didn't work.
So, there's special glues, huh?
Well, he said, "Well, I do when they make it. I think they're bonded, sort of heat pressed on or something." So
Yeah.
but you can't. The glues that they sell, I don't know, they just don't seem to stick.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
know
everything else
I
you
had a
buy.
pair, loads of Clarks over the years, but I had a pair of boots once and I wore them till they nearly fell off my feet. But what happened was they had like in the heel of them there was an air pocket thing,
Yeah, I
and
know.
it wore so thin that it punctured. So you felt as if you were walking on, you felt as if the front of your foot was up in the air and the heel was going through the floor.
Well,
So I thought, I know how to get an extra 12 months out of these. So I got a tube of silicone and squirted it into the heel. And then waited, when the outside then set, like 24 hours later, I think, oh, it'll be great. But it was like walking on a slab of concrete, barefoot.
No good, no give.
It just didn't work.
No, I had a pair of shoes. So I had a pair of shoes. I hadn't worn for a long time, but I thought I'll get these out and wear these. And we went into town shopping somewhere, and the rubber had crystallized. And we walked about 100 yards, and
Yeah.
the soles are completely disintegrated. I think it was in Sainsbury's. And I thought, oh, this feels a bit odd. I looked behind me. There was a trail of bits of compound
Yeah.
on the shoe.
Yeah.
Oh, what
pair
a
of
knob.
Vans, high tops like that, kept, and I hadn't worn them for, I don't know, God knows how many years. I thought, oh yeah, tidy. And so, so half raining, so that'll keep the rain out, sort of thing. Put them on, my foot went through the bottom.
Yeah.
He just fell apart.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Recycle. Funny enough, I seen a good recycling thing the other day. I don't know, when we used to replace fluorescent tubes any time, we used to put them in a special sort of coffin. You had a coffin for them because they had to be taken away and the gas taken out of them safely, and whatever powder, I can't remember what powder's in them now, that had to be disposed of. And it was a huge thing. So replacing a fluorescent tube was stupid. Whereas in the past, you just used to put them in a plastic bag and smash them.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore. But there was a program in India about, there was a guy who was making things like, it was like rabbits and worms and little things out of glass. And I thought, that's good. And they showed how he made them. And he made them from fluorescent lights, really. And you could see him on the floor there with the end of them going donk.
Yeah.
Everything was coming out over the floor. And then they were putting water in there to clean them. Down the river, it was all going, sort of thing. Not counting, he had hundreds of them. So I suppose when we put everything in our coffins, they just send them out to India.
Like everything else in it.
Yeah.
Well, you remember the Cutforce con? And
What?
Andrew may remember them. Cutforce, my cousins.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And
the old man was Marnie and Signs. And they used to make those, no, they still do, the company split up different names, but they used to make those fancy signs by blowing the tubes over a gas lamp and making all the fancy shapes. Then they put all that powder in, then they fill it full of this gas and seal them. But both of them died of some bloody leukemia or cancer or something.
Yeah, they
But
are
it's probably because dealing with the bloody chemicals. There's got to be, you know.
But let's say these guys in India are just doing that. That's what I was going to say. That's where you need to go and take your shoes with you. They'll fix them there, I guarantee.
Oh, they'll fix anything there. You see them doing all sorts.
Yeah. And maybe China as well. They're pretty good like that.
Oh, they make the machine that makes them better, you know, and then sell you the machine.
Yeah. Because I think, did we talk about, I was talking to somebody else about this, about horse glue.
Yeah.
That was what they used to use, didn't they?
Yeah,
before?
everything was horse glue.
Yeah.
We used to have in woodwork shop, and it's thick stuff.
it.
You have to boil
Yeah.
it up before you've got.
Yeah. And that's what they used to use on shoes, and it sticks everything, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it does. It must weld the soles or something, but it forms that sort of film that is unbreakable.
Yeah.
But I suppose we're not allowed to boil horses' hooves anymore.
Not allowed to boil horses anymore to get the glue from them.
I don't think they farmed horses just for the feet, though, did they? I think it was just a byproduct.
It was. Well, most of those ponies, all the hassle about in Rosilli, most of those ponies you see on the hills, they all go off to the over to France, meet.
Yeah.
And all the bits that are like, I don't know what they do with the bits anymore. They don't make glue from anything, do they? And the bits and pieces go into dog food.
On the kebabs, I would have thought.
Yeah, probably. Who would know?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like real meat anyway when you see a kebab, but still.
Yeah.
No, I think most of it goes to dog food. The best meat goes to French restaurants, and the not so good bits all go into dog food. And they flog them off dead cheap. These ponies cost next to nothing when you buy them to go.
that's because horse steak is really good.
Yeah.
And delicious.
Yeah, but people love horses, don't they? More than they love cows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit like eating dog. People don't like eating their dogs. But
Probably nothing wrong with dog
nice.
meat. I bet it's quite nice.
Yeah.
Sure it is.
Did a lot of it, didn't we? Chinese after a pub.
Yeah. They wouldn't even
Probably. Yeah.
have a chihuahua per setting.
Yeah.
I bet you've had a slice of cat in your time, basically.
No, I've never eaten cat, no.
Not
that I know
deliberately,
of,
but
anyway.
Yeah.
Chips, please.
I bet we've had some dubious bloody curries though.
Well,
That's for certain.
You normally tell your curry story now, Con.
Huh?
You
can
normally
tell
tell
us-
your curry story.
Which curry story?
Oh,
Anyone.
come on.
Anyone? Oh yeah, okay. All right. Oh yeah, I got a good one. Remember all the Birmingham guys, Cap?
Yeah.
and Greg and all those, Gary and that. So we went out in the piss one night. I think
For a
we
change, yeah.
done a riddance or something like that. I think they came down. There wasn't any surf, so we didn't go to Langland. So we all got out. Oh, then they got me pissed on Pernod.
Oh,
Yeah, totally. I'd never drunk Pernod before. I'd been a country boy. So I was absolutely honking on it, you know. So he said, "Oh, where can we get a curry then?" So I said, "Oh, the Anglo-Asian." So down we went to the Anglo-Asian, and I think it was Gary, what's his name? No, one of the Brummies. He took exception to lal or something like that. So he started having an argument, and then I don't know why it was, I got involved with it, and I started getting uppity at them as well. So
Never argue with the Indians.
no.
no, especially Lal, he couldn't argue with Lal. He was such a nice guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was so pissed, I just didn't know what I was doing. So I ended up trying to find in the car, we were looking for an emergency tank of petrol to burn down the Anglo-Asian. We were going to burn it down, Birmingham violence coming to Swansea sort of thing. That was, I saw that lady, I thought, bloody hell, what the fuck is that?
I'm going to share something. When you're talking, carry on amongst yourself. I bumped into one of our colleagues today, if I can find his picture.
Look at that, Mike, that's a pair of glasses. Look like Joe Nike.
Yeah, I know. They're great.
Excellent.
Can't find it.
Are they the ones with a camera in it and everything?
Yeah, and a little mini bar as well.
All right. It makes toast?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you wore glasses. Anyway.
There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Mint of mumbles.
Mint of mumbles.
That. You class, huh?
I walked past that the other day. It's only got 3 stars. I thought I wouldn't eat in there.
As much as that?
He's got 3, yeah. That's
Well,
pretty good for an Indian, I suppose.
That surprised me.
What Michelin's
3 scores on the door. In other words, it's acceptable. It's probably unlikely to poison you, but not the cleanest place in Swansea.
But I thought of all the places he could stand, considering he's a long-term vegetarian, isn't he?
I don't know, is he?
I think he is. I could be wrong.
Why is he standing there? Is he advertising the shop?
I'm not sure. It's probably advertising glasses like I am now. So
I was going to say,
you get some money off.
Every time you wear them in public.
Stock share there.
Yeah.
Them and them ones with the clear bit in the middle, aren't they? You can tell.
What's that?
Those glasses you're wearing.
What?
They're clear in the middle and thick as bottom glass
They're
bottles.
I wanted some that I wouldn't break. And I thought, they look pretty strong, they're big and thick. And fair dues they are, to be honest. So, but I can't take them out because they're too heavy.
How much you pay for that then?
I think it was £9.90.
Yeah, I go to some shop on a website, and I think we pay a tenner each for them.
That was.
I'm always losing them and stepping on them or doing something. So it's not.
I wanted something strong, that's all. But they said you can't scratch the glass, but I didn't believe that. So
that's bollocks, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
You can scratch the glass, there's nothing like it.
It's like self-cleaning ovens, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I remember when I had my cataracts done, what was it, just before last Christmas? And when I had the first one done, he gave me eye drops, but he said, you haven't got enough there. Here's a prescription, go to your pharmacy and get another bottle of eye drops. So when I went in the pharmacy, they had a bargain bucket of all prescription glasses. And they were priced at between 12 and 15 quid. And they were selling them for £1.50, £2, £3. And he said to me, you will, after when your eyes are both your eyes are done, you will need glasses for reading. So I didn't know what prescription I'd be, but because these were so cheap, I picked up about 6 pairs of various numbers. And I can't remember if I said before, because I said to the woman, what do these go up? And she said, oh, they go up to 3.5. But she said you'll probably find that the higher number ones, because they were 1.5, 2.5, and so on. And she said you'll probably find that there won't be many of the higher numbers because all the drug dealers take those. I said, why would the drug dealers take them? And she said, well, they use them because of the magnification, and the higher the number is, the higher obviously the magnification is. So
So you had to get the 3.5s in, Andrew.
I couldn't find any. I think I did find one 2.5. I think these are them. Yeah, see.
Timu, you can get up to 4.5, I think.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're magnifying glasses, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
these ones are 2.5, and I found them a bit strong, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I use them for when I'm on the sort of iPad or something, or phone. Otherwise, I got to make everything big all the time, and it drives
Right.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey ho, that's life.
Mhm.
Hey, and we had a conversation the other day. I don't know if you were part of it, Con, about the Stones and Langland.
What
Why
about
they
it?
got
The
moved.
Rolling Stones.
Yeah, exactly. The Rolling Stones and Langland have all rolled up to the other side of the towards Surfside, and there's
Well, they
none
will do,
down
won't they?
Langland anymore.
Yeah. They
And I
always
wonder
do.
why.
It's a combination
I
of
don't know, I
high
missed that.
tides
They all
and
what?
waves.
Yeah, but they've been there. I first went there. I can remember. I got a picture in 1956 or something, and they're there then, and the hats were on there for all those years
Yeah,
on the Stones. But
yeah.
then when the hats are gone, then suddenly all the Stones are gone.
Well, probably
Right.
the legs of those huts went right into the stones. It probably stabilized them for a bit.
I don't know. I mean, when you look at old pictures before the hats, there were stones right up against the back. I'm talking about sort of maybe 12 foot deep.
Yeah. So what's the situation by the Surfside now? They're not the stones in front of there now.
Yeah, there's loads there,
Oh,
but
but
there's none to the
between
right.
the Surfside and the rocks then.
Yeah, going towards Langland golf course, there's hardly any down that side.
Oh, right.
Come round.
Oh.
And somebody put a picture up of all the huts smashed up. Did you see that?
No.
I think
No.
I'll try again. I think I kept a copy
What
of
year
it.
was that then?
I think they said 67.
I remember going down on Swansea Beach, and it must have been in the early 60s. It's probably the same time when there used to be huts on the beachfront in front of where the bridge was. All along there used to be some beach huts, and they used to sell stuff out of them. And we had this storm, high tide and a storm, and washed everything away. So I remember going down there,
All right.
collecting
Can you
spades
send
and
that?
buckets. Yeah, what date is a date on that?
I think it said 1967.
Yeah, that must have been the time.
Can you send me that one, Mike, please?
Yeah. But it needs a bit of cleaning up, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll clean it up, don't worry.
Yeah.
It'll come back shiny enough with all new hats on it and everything.
Yeah.
But see all the stones there? They're all stones all the way around there.
Yeah, but if there's a storm, like there must have been to wash these away, it brings the stones up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying, Kipper, the beach huts always used to be on top of the stones.
Yeah, I remember them, yeah.
Yeah. If you look how high up they are, they're nearly to the top of the wall almost.
I know.
But they're not like see where those the steps are. They're still there, aren't they? So it wasn't them that were sort of holding them back, was it? They're still there, aren't they?
Yeah.
The old slip must have been holding them back as well, huh?
Well, we
Well,
were down
maybe,
Langland today, and there's
maybe.
been high tide and quite a big surf, and there's about, I don't know, 10 meters of stones right along the edge of the beach where it meets the sort of cliff, I suppose, all the way along. No,
But
it
that
changes.
photograph, that sorry, Rob,
Yeah.
that photo looked as if it was taken in front of the shelter thing where Paul Henry sets up.
But yeah, it was about there. Yeah, probably on the top of this.
Just get right. It's not a shelter. It was a hut.
The hut,
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's confusing then, though, with the other huts.
Yeah.
No, that was the hut.
There's
Everything
only
else was
one
something
hut
else.
in Langland, and that was the Fives hut.
Anyway, yeah, you're probably right. There, you are. But a lot of people forget he was right opposite the road as well.
Hmm.
You know, you could come straight down the road down there, can you? A lot of people
Yeah.
think it's where it is now,
Yeah.
but it was a straight down, wasn't it? The ice cream van could go in there about 40 miles an hour.
Hmm.
Mm.
Didn't they put a barrier up because people actually went on the beach with cars or something? I can't remember.
I can't remember a barrier there.
No.
I'm sure they stopped you going down there on a vehicle.
I don't remember anything
I
there.
can't remember that. No.
No. I mean, how else would
Um,
Howard's get his ice cream van down there? That was
We're
Unibran.
talking much later now, before they actually took it all away. Towards the end.
well, I was sad, man. I hadn't been to Mumbles or Langland for about 4 years. I got back, and the slip had gone
Mm.
to my constitution, you know. I thought, what? Am I missing something here? What's this railing? You know, I went to go down the beach, and there's a railing. I thought, what? Hang on. And the slip had moved over to the left, got it. I thought, what?
He was in a sad state though. His bits falling off it all over the place.
Yeah, but, you know, they could have repaired it, couldn't they? You know?
No, they couldn't because they'd used metal reinforcement in it, just sort of put iron bars or something, and then they're all rotted away. I think there was even scaffold posts in there.
It was a load of rats in there, wasn't there? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Langland got the name Rat Town in skateboarding.
Hmm. I don't recall that.
Huh?
That I thought he was us eating all the biscuits in the huts at where they got the name Rat Town from. But there you go.
When do you reckon that was it was taken away?
Ooh,
It's good, son. Got to be in late. No, hang on. Early. Hang on, like 2000.
No. I
Yeah.
can tell you now, I'm on Google Earth, and in 1999 it's gone. It's not there in 99.
no, I would have said early 90s, but
Hmm.
And there's no earlier picture. 85 there is no picture for anything earlier.
Hang
there
on.
must be pictures.
It was there in 88. I got photos of it in 88. So I was standing in front of it with Matt Stevens for the Evening Post.
Well, there we are, Mike. In 1999, there's a lot of stones all the way along, right up to the car park, the far end.
Yeah.
No huts, but there's stones, lots of stones.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's a bit like it's another mystery to me why all the sand is going down to St Helens Arch sort of thing. There's loads of sand there, and have you seen how big the sand dunes are?
Well, it's on the winds have been. We get a lot more southerly and southeasterly winds, which is blowing the sand up the beach and onto the sand dunes, making them bigger
Yeah.
and bigger.
But they planted those sand dunes, didn't they, about 20 years ago
What are you talking about now?
by St Helens Arch,
All right, yeah.
and now they're about 10 foot above the promenade. You can't see
Yeah,
the sea from the promenade now.
Yeah, once they start, the sand just sort of keeps building up. It's once they get
Well,
things
the problem
started.
is on a big wind coming that way, whichever that way is, that northeast, but it blows it straight up and onto the road now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's nothing to stop it. And of course, there's no vent either because they've blocked up the where the tunnel was, where the bridge was.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they've done a similar thing down at Oxwich. A lot of people went absolutely bonkers about it. They dug a huge sort of cutout right through some of the highest sand dunes in Oxwich, and everybody was going bonkers about it. But apparently, the Natural Resources Wales decided that because the sand dunes were getting so big, that the sand was actually creeping back towards the main road and the marshes. But by opening up this sort of great big cavern through the sand dunes, the wind could blow through and didn't blow the sand onto the behind the sand dunes, and then natural fauna and whatever could grow again. So
it must be time to go.
Yes, you got 30 seconds now. Say hello.
yeah, 30
Wait,
seconds.
am I still on the first session?
Yeah.
Oh, are you late coming in, were you?
I was like, yeah,
letting go in this island haze. No need to rush, no need to roam. The ocean's our rhythm, this beach is our home. Stars overhead, stories unfold. In the glow of the fire, our spirits are bold. Waves crashing gently like a lover's sigh. The moon's our witness as the night drifts by. Hold my hand tight, feeling so sublime. In this paradise, we'll lose track of time. Red sun, warm sea, dancing with the breeze. Tropical nights, love and light, floating with ease. Paradise found in the rhythm of the waves. We're living slow, letting go in this island haze. Let the music flow, let the good vibes roll. In this mellow groove, we find our soul. Every heartbeat sinking with the ocean's call. Here in this moment, we've got it all. Red sun, warm sea, dancing with the breeze. Tropical nights, love and light, floating with ease. Paradise found in the rhythm of the waves. We're living slow, letting go in this isle. So let's share this fire, let's make it last.